Okay, well, this is Trekking Mike. It's my new video. I'm going to share a little bit of my stuff with you, show you the kind of stuff that I do. Apologize for the mess. I have stuff all over the place, been working like crazy. But anyway, this is my first video with the Trekkie world. I mean, I'm heavily into Star Trek. I make uniforms. So I used to work with Starship Farragut. So if you ever need any uniforms, let me know. I'll be sure to get one out to you. But what I've been doing right now is been working on some models and stuff like that. And first thing I did was, of course, I bought a couple of the AMT kits, and been actually messing around here and there. But what I've been doing lately, I ended up buying 2 of the Germany kits from Revell, which are really, really nice and somewhat accurate. A lot better than the AMT kits. Any problem is they have the grid lines all over it, which sucks because the Enterprise had no grid lines. But anyway, so what I did with that, with one of them, is I actually made the ISS Enterprise, and I cut the bridge off, and it actually fits pretty perfect, believe it or not. Now I did use the decals for AMT kit for some of it, because I added the insignias and stuff and all that. So, which I didn't want to, but because they're not in the original show. But I did anyway. So, I'll give you a little glimpse of that, which actually, she is pretty nice. She's pretty special, which I made the points. I actually used Polar Light's little 1/1000 scale for the spikes. So, which is pretty ingenious because they made the same way of doing the inner nacelles with the 2-piece. So, and all I did was connect the starburst pattern on the inside to get the center line, and then drill the hole through it to give me my spike point. But as you can see, there is my dome that I added, which it already had the teardrop. Now you can see the grid lines, which I freaking hate it. I was gonna fill them all in and do everything. There's a good bottom shot of the ship that I can show you. So, and it has, everything is correct. I ordered the end caps from JT Graphics, which he does awesome stuff. I actually made the intercooler pieces, I do believe that they are, out of the AMT kit, because you don't want to use the ones that come with the kit because they're so thin, they're horrible. They're way inaccurate. But yeah, I mean, and it came out pretty decent. I'm actually surprised. And it came out really nice. And my next project that I am currently working on, which is my second project, because I've already did one, is off the AMT kit. But what I am doing I've already added my teardrop to it. I have to, of course, prime it all up. I went ahead and added the JT Graphics end caps because they're correct. I added Don Lights and Magic nacelle caps, which are clear, by the way. I actually, the little squares in the back, I sanded them down. Well, I didn't sand them completely down, but that little notch that goes up, I just sanded that off. Actually, I didn't have to fill. You don't have to fill the back or nothing, but you could sand that off to give you a nice, crisp square and make it accurate. Now, what I did is on the inner part, I cut some popsicle sticks and put two of them together and stuck it in here to make it real nice and tight, so you have no flimsy pull, twitter on it once and it'll hold it up really nice. So what I am actually doing is a G.S.S. Conqueror from Of Gods of Men. This will be my second one, and I'll be doing some videos here and there to show you some of what's going on with it. I have did the bottom, sanded it down to get rid of the and filled in the little holes on it. I still got to get a bottom planetary sensor from JT Graphics. Now what I did on the inner part, which is pretty useful, because a lot of people, and including me, I have a problem sticking these stupid things together and putting them on the bottom part. So what I did, went out and bought some thin styrene, and actually, as you can see, I stuck it inside and left the little pieces of the lips sticking out, because my old way I was doing it was using popsicle sticks, but of course you gotta shave it. With this, you really don't have to shave it that much, to be honest. You just trim it down a smidge and you can cut it with a pair of scissors. You ain't gotta worry about using a Dremel to it, which makes it pretty easy. But yeah, I currently made a set, which I'm gonna have JT Graphics run me a set, but I custom made my own, which is really kind of hard to see. Yeah, I don't know why, because I have an HD camera, but anyway, like this you can kind of see them. Made my own decals for the ship, which are accurate and correct. Which, like I say, this is my second one. The first one that I made, I gave to my son. So yeah, I mean, that's basically about it. The dome piece I got from Don Lights and Magic, which are pretty nice. You just gotta add a little bit of styrene underneath to put it and fill in the gap on it, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad of a gap. But yeah, I mean, and like I say, this will be a G.S.S. Conqueror, and hopefully, and I did buy the front deflector dish to make it accurate from JT Customs Graphics. I'm sorry, JTGraphics.com. Really good guy. Name is Jeff. I get a lot of my stuff through him. cannot say more than wonders about him, and his resin parts are spot perfect. No bubbles, no nothing. They are spot on perfect. But yeah, I mean, everything's going along pretty good. You know, I want to do as kind of like I'm building, but it's kind of hard, so I gotta kind of do it in pieces and steps. But yeah, I mean, that's basically about it. You know, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again soon. Peace out.